I want you to be thinking about a couple things, mostly in terms of your next 18 months. I like planning out 18 months in advance. It's better than 1 year in advance. Strategically thinking about your goals, your direction, your purpose, having a roadmap at least. Think in terms of rhythm, think in terms of objectives, think in terms of goals, habits, beliefs, growth, improvement, all of those things in place. In terms of rhythm and calendar, start with the events that you know. Your convention is going to be here. Your team event is going to be there. A regional event is going to be here. Incentive trip that you're going to qualify for is around here. Anything that you can find out as far in advance as you possibly can and get it on the schedule. Get it somewhere where you can see it, because the events will create a rhythm for you. I've found for me that I work from event to event very well. I finish this event, it starts my process to the next event. I finish that event, it starts my process to the following event. And whether that's something weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually, start with your calendar and start filling in the blanks of where you're going to be spending your time and how you're going to be spending your time. And once you get that at least loosely done, and don't let the limiting belief, well, my company doesn't tell us when it's going to be. Don't let that get in the way. You can usually find out generally, maybe not the location, but around the week, those types of things. And you can start mapping out your own event calendar in between. Then I want you to be thinking about how you're going to spend your time. So map out time for your health, time for your spouse or significant other, time for your children, time for vacation, breaks, getaways, time for fun. Put those things into your calendar so you can have a rhythm around that as well. So sometimes you have a work season, then after that there becomes a family season or a fun season. Reward yourself with some things and also have your family looking forward to some of those things. You might have a job. If you have a job, that's obviously going to fit into some of your time. Where are you going to work your business? What's going to be your business rhythm? Is it going to be 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, 30 hours a week? If you're full-time, it's got to be at least 40, doesn't it? Like real income producing activity. So think about how you're going to spend your time, where you're going to spend your time, where you're going to be spending time off when it comes to your work. So there's job, there's network marketing, career. So think in terms of that. As far as the time you're going to commit specifically, include commutes if there is such a thing, all of that. Then think in terms of what you would like to achieve when it comes to income, when it comes to rank, when it comes to team size, number of new people at core rank, how many people on your team have recruited 10 or more, how many people are attending your company events. Think in terms of your objectives around those key metrics. Next, after kind of figuring that out, I want you to do something that might make you uncomfortable, but it's important. I want you to determine now, what is your net worth? If you don't know how to determine what your net worth is, Google it. How do I determine what my net worth is? And it'll show you exactly what you do. How you take your assets and your liabilities and you end up with a number. Now, whether you like that number or not, I want you to look at it. Don't play silly games like what you think your furniture is worth, or what you think your clothes are worth, or what you think your piece of art that's on your wall is worth. Don't get under silly illusions with that. Real assets, real liabilities. What is your real net worth? What are you worth financially right now? And then I'd like you to redo that net worth every month. The other thing I would also encourage you not to do is put some huge value on your distributorship. My distributorship's worth X amount. Let's just leave that distributorship over with the clothes and over with the furniture and over with your jewelry. I bought this watch for $80,000. What's its value? Who knows? That's going to be determined by what somebody's willing to pay and how fast I need the money. If I put that on my net worth, turn it into 80. Show me how you're going to turn it into 80. Now, does it have a value? Sure, of course it does. I would rather you not even count that. Real, tangible net worth. Get into a habit of updating that net worth. Best case, first of every month. What is my net worth this month? Next month, what is it? Did it go up or did it go down? So awareness is going to be the key to your breakthrough. Awareness. You have to look at it. You got to face it. You got to deal with it. Even if it's bad, it doesn't matter. Once you acknowledge the fact that it is what it is, then you have the ability to build on it. Decide to establish what your net worth is now, and then use that as a benchmark at least quarterly, at least every 90 days. Do it again. Monthly would be better. I want you to think about, what do you need to become in order to be able to achieve your goals, increase your net worth, hit your metrics, live the life that you're designing. What do you need to become? What habits do you need to change? What beliefs need to change? What actions need to change? What thought processes need to change in order for you to achieve all the things that you want to achieve? Maybe you need to make a list of your excuses and rip that list up. Maybe you need to take more responsibility. Maybe you need to become a person who's on time versus a person who's always late. Think of the habits that will serve you and the habits that have not served you. This is the time for you to change your life. The next 18 months can absolutely change your life, but you have to change. It's not the season that's going to change your life. It's you being prepared to step into the season and make the most of the season that's going to change your life. We've spent the last year working together, helping you in tiny little ones and zeros to reprogram your thinking, reprogram your actions, reprogram your habits, reprogram your systems, your strategies, your game plan. Now it's time for you to put that plan into action. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop sabotaging your own growth. Take charge of this season. Take charge of the future. This is your time to be able to do that. This is a major moment. Legends are going to be created the next 18 months. You just have to decide, do you want to be one of them? And I don't care where you're starting right now. I don't care what you've done in the last year or 2 years or 3 years or 30 years. Doesn't matter. What matters is what you're going to do now. You can rip a new page, come up with a new plan, have a new strategy, reinvent yourself, and change everything for you, for your team, for your company, for your family, for the people that you come into contact with, your customers, everybody. But you got to map it out. Awareness is the key to everything. Map it out. I like 18 months better than 12 months. Map out the next 18 months as much as you can and create a business plan for your life. Be CEO of your life and have a business plan so strong that if you were a stock on Wall Street, people would want to buy that stock. People would be willing to invest in you. People would believe in your plan and that you were going to achieve it.